I would rather have an individual who is willing to put in the work. That's why they're so excited with. The guy brought a question to me the other day, and his question was, would I rather have somebody with the willingness to learn, or would I rather hire somebody with the credentials already? So hire somebody with the willingness to learn the craft, or hire somebody that's got credentials. And I guess there would be two folds to this. On a first take of me thinking about that, I would rather have an individual who is willing to put in the work, learn the craft, and then can be taught my process in doing it, or our process in moving the craft forward. So that's what I would want, is instead of getting a seasoned veteran, which they're needed, bring them into our organization, and then we got to follow however they do things, or also teach our process to them, trying to find out, are they teachable? Will they learn the process? Will they follow it? Or do they have certain ways that they're stuck into that they want to follow? So I answered his question, and then he came back and he asked me, well, if you found somebody that's got credentials and is willing to learn and is an A player, would it be worth your while? And I got thinking about that. The A players, they're gonna be able to go pick where they want to go work. We're not going to be able to find them. And if we do find them, they're a rare find, rare fit, and you need to grab them immediately. But the real A player he was an A player who was good at everything, they're going to be able to where they want to go. They can pick their destination, and they're going to end up there. That's my opinion. I want to consider myself an A player, but I've obviously got some work left to do to get there. But I'm also handicapped by being a felon, have went to prison, so that kicks me down as well. But that also, that I found that as an incentive for an employer. Look, here's where I got. I'm brutally honest with it. I want to let you know what I've been through up front. But now here's what you're going to get. You're going to get a guy that knows that he's already walking on the line. If he makes any mistakes, that I'd be gone and I would lose everything. So I know that, and I was willing to give that a little bit of tidbit information away to my employer now. I let him know up front what was up about me and what they were going to get. And I think that's why they're so excited with the motions that I've brought to the company, and then even got brought on the leadership team because of what I'm willing to put in. I'm playing this game now like this is my absolute last shot at anything, and I just don't want to turn away from it in any stretch of the imagination. I don't want to take any of this for granted. I want to play it to the end, see it to the end, and give it everything I got every single day. And in doing so, I think that I've made myself irreplaceable. And that makes me feel really good. And I'm not going to let up off the gas at all. If anything, that makes me work a little bit harder. But trying to find A people, they're going to be able to pick where they want to go. And then if you do groom an A person, or you find an A person who's willing to come to work for you, give them what they need to stay and be happy. Because they'll help you create the environment and create the culture that's going to bring in other A-quality employees, and that's a really, really big deal. If you got the culture and you got it created, that you got a bunch of killers in the office, you're off to a good start. But get the first one, make yourself irreplaceable. Find the next one, pay them what they're worth, make them happy, create the culture, and once you have the culture and the name, and it starts getting out a little bit about what you guys do. And then, of course, the growth is going to show itself. And the rapid growth is going to get seen and heard by everybody. You're going to start creating a following. And before you know it, you're going to start attracting the type of people that you want to come work with you and for you. So that's my little 2 cents on that. But man, being willing to learn and being teachable, let me find a room full of them. You'll have yourself a room full of winners. All right, guys, y'all have a good one.